Hello everybody and welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and today we're playing this as the Seattle Mariners as we do every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. We're in our City Connect uniforms with George Kirby on the mound, 3-1 with a 4.35 ERA, taking on Sandy Alcantara, 2-1 with a 4.40 ERA. As the Marlins are off to a surprising start at 13-12. We're 19-6. We just finished up a sweep of the Boston Red Sox. Games 1 and 3 a little bit weird. 2 was also kind of weird, but we kind of blew them out, so that made it like a little weird in a different way. We'll see what we can do against these Miami Marlins. Let's jump in. Bam. Play full game. I'm all the way up here. I'm in the top right. Wild. Uniform City Connect. Absolutely happy Friday, everybody. You made it through the work week. It's partly cloudy. We'll leave it closed today. How about that? George Kirby, he's cold, but he's 3-1. All right. We're going to need to give Solano the day off. And he should be about the only guy. So who do we have on the bench? Dylan Moore? Yeah, that's fine. He has good speed, too, which is helpful. Rodriguez is on fire. Raleigh's still cold. Garver, Canzone's the only... Oh, Canzone's on our... Has he been here the whole time? I haven't really dug into the bench a whole lot. And I also haven't been looking at like, hey, we sent so-and-so down for poor performance. That always happens. There is always a player that gets like, they're not bad. Oh, you know what? Actually, here, let's replace Shenton. Wait, he hasn't been able to handle right-handed pitching? All right, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to force that issue. New baseball every day. Subscribe. Best time to do it's now. Center it vertically. Shoot, what was I saying?
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention to like, hey, the
interleague baseball on MLB
so-and-so hasn't been sent down or whatever. There is always a player that's like good that gets absolutely screwed by my inability to play the game, I guess is where I was going with that. Agustin Ramirez looks to improve on a 158 batting average over the last 7 games. Sanchez is batting 452. Kyle Quantrill had a big game versus the Reds. So did Connor Norby. Bryce Miller had a big game versus the Red Sox. Cal Raleigh also. Marlins' last 10 games are averaging 5.6 runs a game, a 290 average, and 10 home runs. Our starting pitching has been pretty solid. 23 innings pitched, a .39 ERA, 34 strikeouts. And the Marlins are on a 7-game win streak. Taking a look around the league, Corey Seager extended his hit streak to 16 games. Dean Kremer fires 7.2 innings and only gave up 2 hits in a win versus the Nationals. And Willie Adames collects 5 RBI in a win over the Brewers. And that note will be exciting for one of the people who watches this video. So enjoy some positive San Francisco news. Defeated and lost. The Travelers are 5-13. The Tacoma Rainiers are 10-14. Not a whole lot to talk about there. So we'll move
First pitch
on.
Coming at you right after the break.
I believe this is game number 26 of the season.
Just about ready to roll here.
And it feels good to be home.
In this game, George Kirby.
Yeah, it is indeed game number 26.
Kind of around the league average in
MIA at
ERA,
SEA.
And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And that'll fall for a base hit.
Okay.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not great.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fire.
All right, Kirby, what are we doing here, bud?
Now,
neither of those pitches were as tight as I wanted them. That was arguably even worse. All right. You know what? We can just go with it again. We'll just throw it out of the zone.
And ball 1.
Yeah, it's a good eye.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That was a horrible pitch. I am very lucky that that stayed in the ballpark. Not a good start.
And Time now for the Marlins lineup.
2 loud pieces of contact here.
For them in their last
Otto
game.
Lopez.
Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton
Righty
of
lefty
runners on
switch.
base.
Righty
Couldn't
righty.
cash in their
Okay,
chances,
so we don't
Chris.
have a lot of
They
lefties
had
to
plenty
deal
of
with.
chances. There's
That's kind of
nobody to
nice.
blame
It's
it
just a
on but
nice
themselves
break for us.
offensively. They
That
did a poor job
Red Sox
converting in
lineup
those
was
situations.
brutal
You have
to deal
figure
with.
out what's your plan going to be? Maybe watch some tape from the last.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Got him.
Usually when you see a team
Like they
try to steal a
finally
base
fixed
in the
that
early
audio
innings,
again.
It tells you they want to be aggressive on
I think
offense.
last
Try to
year it
force
was
the
a
defense
real
to make
problem
plays
to
and
hear the
slow them
runner
down.
in the headphones.
That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That one the other way. Crawford.
Okay. Hey, we give up the hit. We go 2-1-3.
Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Seattle.
All right, here we go. Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy Alcantara.
Alcantara.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little
That's
worse
me.
than
That's
average,
English
so
Sean.
hopefully
That's
be
American
looking for
Sean.
better
Just going
results this
Alcantara.
season.
It's
One
like,
of the
well,
keys
there's,
is just
you know,
being able
a
to have
smoother way
consistent
to
delivery
pronounce
and
it.
be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's Victor Robles.
Victor
Oh,
Robles.
a sinker at 97.
Alcantara, a
It
former
is.
Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker.
Sinker at
a
97.
changeup, a
Circle change at
four-seamer,
90. A
a
four seams all the way to
slider, and he
100. Slider at
occasionally uses a
92.
curve.
12-6 curve. Oh, and there's
This
a
one
four
in the
seam.
air.
Late.
Right. As this one sized
Not a good
up,
start.
puts it away for the out. Here's Dylan Moore.
Oh, I was going to show us our lineup. You know it, though. After the first out,
Check swing on the first pitch.
Bring it back.
Appeal down to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Right through there for a strike.
that's fine.
Hit on the ground to
Ooh,
short.
that circle change dropped just a little bit. That sinker stayed just a little more up, and that one dropped a little bit more. So I was under it and then over it. Damn it.
Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Rodriguez.
That's a good
with
take.
Another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul. 2 outs. So a foul
He'll
ball
probably
makes it
let that one
1-2.
go.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Drop. Not into the
Grab
glove.
on the run.
Early.
And that is that. We played an inning, no score.
Slow down the
All set
swings
for the
here.
start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Let's start painting the corners here a little bit.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get early in the count.
Oh, no, no.
On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball.
There we go. All right.
Swing.
I'm a little surprised. I thought that was going to be a mistake pitch.
And now here is Jonah Bride.
Rounds 2 and 3 happening today.
Bride with a homer in his last game.
And do I get a shakaroni pizza tonight?
First
She didn't
pitch,
actually
and
want to
he
leave the
just
house. So.
misses.
Never mind.
Knee high.
There
That's
we
in
go.
for a strike.
1-1.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Oh.
One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Okay. Ooh.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And gone.
I dove when I meant to hit R1.
And they jump ahead.
I got a little
second.
cheeky
It's
there. I got a little
1-0.
cute trying to throw the
That's a fun way
sinker.
to take the lead. Just hit one out of
We've
the
been
park.
having... we've already been having problems. That's what I get for watching the John Boy gaming. Oh, throw a sinker high middle. I'm like... Or middle in. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. Just fucking awful.
Percentages go up for the hitter.
I hit R2 and I meant to hit R1.
Sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So I wonder if we would have gotten it. God damn it. We absolutely could have robbed that. Fuck. I hit the wrong button. Where the fuck was that sinker? Oh my
Now
god.
here is Jesus Sanchez. And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, we don't need to really worry about trying to get too cute. The zone's open here. It's a little wide.
Back in 2019. Out to short, Crawford. To first. And they're two down. Two down, base is empty. Now here is Agustin Ramirez. That one close.
That's a strike. That's just a strike.
Ramirez, with some struggles at the plate recently, not
Oh, boy.
uncommon for rookies. Bounced out to short. Crawford.
Oh, it's yellow.
Zips it to
Nice
first.
play. Thank you, Rayleigh. Appreciate it. Okay.
But they're
So
off
we
to
throw
a
an
good
awful
start as they pick up a
sinker.
run
It's
on
just in the
this
worst
solo
possible
shot.
spot
It's an
imaginable.
early 1-0
And
lead.
we screw it up on the
Major League
backside because we
Baseball
don't
is
jump.
on the
Instead,
show.
we dove. It should be 0-0.
And
But it's
welcome
not.
back
And we need to get the fuck over here.
Here's a big power threat.
All right, Cal. See if we can do something here.
Back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
That's fine.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher
That's
in
a
Mariners history
circle
to do that.
change to sinker. Really helped that sinker come in a little bit quicker. That's way outside. There we go.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
There we go.
Missed.
Get back in this count. Let's go.
Ground
Okay,
ball
foul
right
ball.
side,
That's
and
fine.
it goes just
We're early. He's
foul.
rotating right now.
Still
He doubled up on the
after
circle
foul
change.
ball.
You've been going 1, 2, like circle change, sinker.
That's foul off to the right
that's fine.
side. Keeps
Hey.
the AB going.
Keep it rolling here, huh? 7 pitches.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but
Damn.
it finishes with a strikeout.
For some reason, I thought that was a little more out of the zone. It wasn't even really close.
Luke Rayleigh now at the plate.
There we go.
Back up the middle, and it gets through.
There we go.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Randy Rosarena.
The left fielder, Randy.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And the 1-0.
Oh, darn. It's a double play.
Here's Lopez for 1.
Damn it.
And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mariners nothing.
Okay, that's fine. I don't love it. It obviously is a little frustrating. I thought we put a pretty good swing on it, but we didn't, so. The double play kills the momentum.
And coming off a series where the pitching was
Looking real good in that last series. 27 innings, .33 ERA, under a hit an inning, 6 hits per 9 innings, or 6.7 hits every game, basically. 37 strikeouts, no walks. We really did give up more hits in that last game. That was a funky finish against the Red Sox.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call
That
there.
is,
Finally caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
The pitch stays alive. The 2-2 now. And that's
Okay.
the swing.
All right.
It's a strike.
There's only a couple extra pitches, but that's...
Derek Hill, the next to hit. And
I don't want to see it, you know. I hate when we get so many calls on the edges, and then the clear strikes are missed.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2.
There we go. Got him.
2 in a row.
Let's go.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. That one in there across the letters. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to short. On to first.
Hey, nicely done, Crawford.
Marlins set down in order. And
Okay.
the Marlins down quietly. But they hold a 1-0 lead.
Okay. Let's lock in here. We had a really good at-bat with Raleigh. And we were able to get that hit with Rayleigh, but
Welcome back. Let's check out
unfortunately we
what's
hit
been
into
going
a
on.
double play immediately.
Playing well.
The big long road trip was a major success for us. 7-2, excuse me. We really handled business in Cincinnati, struggled in Toronto, and then that 8-0 game is a little bit funky. The 15-0 game is funky for a different reason, and it was a battle to get that 4-1 win. But Toronto very easily could have been a sweep.
Wrapped foul.
That is a pitch we should have absolutely crushed.
Ball,
It's
outside.
inside, good take.
To the right side, Lopez.
Darn it. We were going to be early on it. I was anticipating a sinker a little bit lower. That's how he had been working. Raleigh was kind of that
Batter now, Jorge
circle change slider, or sinker, circle change. Kind of do the same thing, and out, and then immediately pretty decent piece of hitting there. All right, let's get going here, Polanco.
So up next,
Crawford?
JP Crawford.
JP.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That is a good
Drops in
take.
for a strike.
He's a bad,
a bad
ball
pitch,
hitter,
but-
so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hill makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Robles.
He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Really don't want to worry about that 12-6 curve.
Is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one high in the air to left center.
Darn.
Hill makes the catch.
Good, but a little
and
under it.
That'll do it. Mariners
That was a
lead
regular-
1. They still trail 1-0.
Regular swing. Really big missed opportunity, though.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the
We should have had a home run with Shenton probably.
That one ripped. A Rosarena going back. Leaping, and it's gone.
No way.
And they add on. It's 2-0.
It's his first home run of the game or season.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
That one might have been one of those, didn't really have much of a shot at it. Let's see. So where... It's about there, maybe. I think our timing was a little off. We might have had a shot at that one. So we've given up a couple of, like, barely out of their home runs.
For a strike at 95.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Swing and a ball popped up, and he makes
Hey,
the catch.
nice play, Crawford.
And there's one down.
Okay, so a couple of just not great
Connor
home runs. Like
ready to hit. Struck out looking his first time.
we hit the correct button though, so improvement.
Finds the zone.
We didn't dive face first into the wall.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Come on. You know you want that.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a
There we
swing
go.
and a
Nice
miss.
sinker.
Down on strikes.
Nice sinker.
4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins.
Bride.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's too high.
Oh, that top of the zone. Driving me nuts.
On the ground to third. Moore jumps, throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Nice.
But the solo shot stretches their lead even further.
All right, bloop and a blast here.
2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom 4, here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
The third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Check swing,
Not
he
bad.
went too far, and it's a strike.
Damn it.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one.
There we go. That's a better take.
Aggressive, but
Here we go. You and me more. Let's lock in.
That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That's fine.
1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Okay. Man, he's not been good in the zone here.
Next offering misses, and it's
It's all good.
3-2.
It's all good.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
There we go. Nicely done, Dylan Moore. And good job, me. Go with a contact swing. knock it into left field,
That's a good job right
get a
there.
little hit going.
2 strikes on you, just got a battle.
3 hits, 3 singles for us so far.
Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Looked like a little bit of a quick pitch there.
Moore gets
Or
his lead
pitch
at
out.
first, nobody out. And that one fouled
Thankfully, we didn't get that one into fair territory.
off. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle.
We're good,
That's
we're
a
good,
base
we're good,
hit.
we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Go back to second.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up.
Again,
tighten
we
up,
do a good
and
job.
try to hit
2
the ball
strike.
back up the middle other way.
2 strike contact
Trying to hit
swing.
that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
Too
And
aggressive.
fouled off.
Too aggressive.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You
Fuck
still
me.
gotta make good pitches to get him out.
That
Way
ball
outside.
is
There we go.
deserved.
There we go.
1-2 the count.
Let's try and climb back into this count. A strikeout isn't the worst thing in the world for us at the
No
moment.
outs, runners at first and second.
Not the double play, though.
And a ball evens the count.
Ooh.
Man,
He's
oh
mixing
man,
in that
I don't know
curveball.
how you take that pitch. That's as close
That's
as
annoying.
it gets.
Okay, I'll take that swing. That's fine. It's a 50-50.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
No. Actually, maybe could have scored, but that's okay. Hey, don't let out number 1 be at home plate. We're good.
Right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper
We are
he
in a
gets into
groove here with the
count,
contact
the more
swing.
comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So bases all loaded up. Raley will hit
85
next.
accuracy, 90 strength. I think it's a good thing that we didn't run.
Gets under it and pops it up. Edwards
Get back, get
puts it
get
away
back.
for the out. Randy
Just too excited.
digs in
That's
now.
the circle change. He's
Into
missed in that
double
spot a
play
few
his first time
times.
up. Fastball is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a
Way
miss,
too
strike
late.
1.
The last
One
thing he
ball,
wants
one
is to
strike.
hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang
Everybody's
on.
safe. Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. Let's go.
As a run
Everybody's safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Good thing I didn't try and send him around third. It's Julio with 95 speed,
Don't
but
see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to.
I thought that was going to get
home
through.
runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So bases loaded.
That another
One
2-strike
away.
contact
Austin
swing?
Shenton up next for the Mariners.
That's fine. Hey,
and that's
that's
in
fine.
for a strike.
1-1.
back.
Skips in and excellent work
Everybody
to
back.
corral that one.
I don't think there's any
Dangerous
situation where we would
activity in the
really want to
bullpen.
go.
Jesus Tinoco, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cronin warming up as well.
I mean, Julio has 95. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending
Hates
play. Great
it.
hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
There was no reason to have that throw that fast. I'm surprised that actually he didn't like tag him on the way by. All right, we need a little bit of that chaos ball.
Up next for the Mariners.
That fucking 12-6 curve.
Swing and a
Can't have
tapper
that.
that rolls foul.
We got a fresh game though.
Ball game is still
2-2.
tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next pitch is
Way
outside.
outside.
And there's a ball.
Good
Thank
spot
you,
for the
Polanco.
hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive, base hit. The run scores.
Beautiful.
It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Let's go. Let's go.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate
are
when we can look at stats.
rushing them with singles right
exactly
now.
What the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Save. In comes the
Let's go,
run.
JP.
It's 4-2.
Let's go.
Back base hits. Once you get the ball by the
Oh
pitcher,
my
there's
goodness.
a lot of base hits
We
up
are
there.
one
Ground
good
ball.
throw away.
Nice job
We're
to
one
use
bad
that
throw
big
away
hole and get himself a hit.
from a 1-run inning and me being
Back to the top of the
absolutely
lineup,
livid.
Victor Robles.
There's an alternate
The next to
timeline
hit.
where that throw gets made,
2 in this
and
one.
I want to be
Foul off
very
left
upset.
side.
But no, we're happy. We're taking advantage of it. We're
Really
excited.
rough inning out there
30
on the
pitches
mound.
this
And,
inning.
this
His
is one of those
defense
where
has
you
let
learn
him
a
down
lot
behind
about a
him.
guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Inside. And it's 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Squirts away
No
on the
reason to
hit.
advance.
Polanco, the lead runner at second. Crawford at first. 2 out of the inning. Out to short.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Edwards. They take the force out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch
That's okay.
of runs.
We rack up 4
So 9
runs.
batters
They don't
come to
even
the
charge him
plate.
with an
4 of
error,
them score.
which is
We
a little
played
bit of a
4.
surprise.
It's the Mariners 4 and the Marlins 2.
And I think every single one of those hits was a single, which is wild.
Well,
That is
back
so
as we
unlike
look
us.
at how today's starting pitchers
Here's a look at
have
the today's stats. Alcantara, he is 1 good throw away from having 4 innings, 1 run, 1 earned, and maybe 5 hits, something like that. 5 hits, maybe still the 6. No walks, only the 1 strikeout. We're looking pretty okay on our side. 3 hits, 2 of them for home runs that we could have robbed. We've just been a little,
Kirby back to work.
I don't know.
Fastball
We've been
catches the corner at
a
the
little
knees.
too cute at times with the pitches that we're
Sanchez
throwing,
in his third
and we
season,
haven't had the best
27 years
location.
old. What a run
And I think
over
that's
the
been a
last
little more
10 as he's
consistent.
hitting over
Oof, God, that's a
400
yellow.
during that span. In the dirt, nice pick.
Hey, thanks for
Great
really.
job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the plate for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
I don't think anybody would argue that it was easy. Good read on the
And now for
hop.
the Marlins,
I
Agustin
rushed that a little bit in my
Ramirez.
head.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. One gone, runner at first. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. That's in there. 0-1.
Not really much
Certainly doing his
speed.
very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Whoops. I still have a little bit of that 2K5 in me.
Just outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Damn it, the fucking
Throw stops the lead.
the sinker is so bad.
2 on.
It's so bad.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Ground ball right side. Raley.
Okay.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
So this is starting the 3rd time through the lineup. I think we're going to need to get some pitchers up in the bullpen. Ideally, we try to get them through 6, but we've already given up 5 hits and a couple of cheap home runs. One of them probably wasn't all that cheap because it was to the opposite field. I guess one of them was like into center. The home run that we got with Crawford in the first game of the Red Sox series was probably the cheapest home run we've seen. It was not Crawford, it was Shenton.
Over
God damn it.
600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Ripped on a line. Hill makes the
No
catch, and there's
way.
1 gone.
God damn it. Perfect,
Julio
perfect. Just looking for a
Rodriguez
contact
up next for the
swing.
Mariners.
We've
1
been
for
really
2.
good at that today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Sinker has
Sanchez
just
sizes this
not
one
been...
up and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
He's not been good.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs,
Contra,
base is empty. Now Raleigh
He's
up
been
next for the
inconsistent. We haven't
Mariners.
taken advantage of it nearly as much as we should.
And that is downstairs. Ball
1
1.
ball, no strike.
And that one
It's
just
outside.
missed off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take.
Three
by
That's
balls.
him.
inside. Good
Down
take.
and in. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside.
There we go.
Ball 4.
Nicely done.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the
first
plate was not
baseman,
going to help him out by swinging
they're
at something
going
out of the zone.
to the
Here goes
pen.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this.
I don't even know that they had a
Sandy
lefty up in
Alcantara
the-
won't go any
in the
further,
pen.
and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
He's not going to be happy with the defense behind him. They missed an out on Rosarena. They missed a double play.
And Ryan Weathers
Nah,
is
the one
coming
that
on.
Rosarena bait
And
out.
felt it was time to bring on a
I think
left-handed
that one's probably
reliever from the
fine.
pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
They do, actually. Ryan Weathers,
Luke Raley up next for the
a
Mariners.
lefty. 98 on a fastball, circle change at 89, sweeper at 85, sinker at 97, slider at 91.
Swings through that
Wait, with a
one.
sweeper?
0-1.
Ball,
Gonna
1
really
strike.
need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouled off to the right.
Darn, we were right where he wanted to be.
Weathers fires. Fights that
Late.
one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Felt like I saw that pretty well, but I just didn't trust it. There we
Just
go.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds
Ooh,
one to the
boy.
right side. The throw to first. That ends the inning. One left for
That's not what
Seattle.
we're looking
as
for.
they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
PS5 is getting like the most scratches. Just right
Back at
by the
T-Mobile.
USB
All
port.
right, we go to the top half of inning number
It looks
6.
so bad.
Now here's the
Everywhere else
Marlins
looks
DH,
fine. There's just a bunch of
Griffin
scratch
Conrad.
marks. Can't find the USB spot. Oh my god!
And it
Stop
finds
throwing the
its way
sinker.
through
Stop
for
throwing
a
the
hit.
fucking sinker.
And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the
Here's
Marlins,
the short.
We did not put anybody in the bullpen. They don't really have a righty or a lefty to worry about. So we can go Santos and Thornton.
Stop at the plate. Xavier Edwards. Just missed.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
No, that's a ball.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. This one.
Jesus.
To the right.
Get it down.
Caught him looking for the K.
Okay.
That big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a
Well,
little
we
bit
should have had an
of
extra
down,
strike
but
in the
about it.
in the at bat
Exactly what you
anyway.
wanna see in a big
It wouldn't
spot
really
like
matter
that,
because he
and I'm
fouled the
sure
next
there's
pitch
some
off.
chirping going
Pitch
on
off,
from the
pitched
dugout,
off.
making it clear
I'm so pitched off
that
right
was
now.
his best call behind the plate today.
And here is Connor Norby.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
There we go. There's a
Good
nice
approach
splitter.
there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Stepping in, Jonah Bride. He's already homered here in this one. Breaking ball misses down and away. And another ball.
Okay. That one was me just trying to get a little cutesy. We're going to the sinker. We're going to try and bury it, though.
You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Ooh, boy.
And that one pulled foul.
Why are his fastballs not hitting the spots? Pitch release perfect, and that's the location it gave me. There we go. Okay.
Him out. One hit, one left.
God damn.
6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Mariners 4 and the Marlins 2. Bottom of the sixth.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
left
the
fielder,
Mariners,
Randy
the left fielder,
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
And first offering is fouled off.
Okay, so we get through 6 with our starter. Part of it was not great management on my part.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is down low.
1 and 2.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Spoils
Okay.
the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Okay, lock in here. That sweeper is...
The 1-2.
I'm a little...
Foul
Okay.
ball left side.
I'm a
He'll
little
see
stuck in the
another.
low part because we've been looking at Alcantara's pitches all day. He has a good mix here between the fastball and the sweeper.
Next
There we
offering
go. Hey, good
upstairs.
take.
That one
Another
missed.
good take right there. Do we have a real bad swing in this one? No. All right.
Foul
Foul it
off
off.
again.
Let's go.
And it remains 3-2.
I probably want to leave this lefty in for the rest of the inning.
That one misses.
Okay, hey,
So
nice.
leadoff walk.
Nice.
Very close.
That was way closer than I thought it was. I thought that was further off the plate,
Designated
but
hitter.
I'll take
So
it.
man aboard. And now the DH, Austin Shenton.
Shenton's our DH, huh? Hey,
Lined,
you know
and
what?
that's a base
Doesn't matter.
hit. Arozarena on his way to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
There we go. A little lefty knock.
Now, Jorge Polanco.
Now even a double play scores a run, which is huge for us. That's
First
outside.
pitch
Hey,
misses.
good take. Let's go, Polanco. Let's go, Polanco. Come on.
Fastball for a strike. Runners on the corners, no outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hill under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly.
Here we go. Hey, Polanco, I'll take it. Absolutely take that. Thank you. Little insurance run here.
Something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Let's end this week-long winning streak, huh? Work on a little winning streak of our own.
J.P. Crawford. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
All right. What do we have coming up? One lefty, and then just some righties. Okay.
Shenton at first, one gone.
There we go. There we go. Gave up on that pitch correctly. Oop. Darn it. Darn it. Almost poked that over the right, or first baseman's head in right field. I think, unfortunately, we have Shenton.
Swing and a miss.
We have,
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down.
Wasn't anticipating a sinker there.
Spread out. He's really late right now.
Yeah, coming after that sweeper.
Ooh,
Just in a rocking chair. Just pulled it back, pushed it forward, pulled it back again.
Victor
Darn
Robles up next for the Mariners.
Shenton on first base isn't a great situation for us.
In the air,
It
left
doesn't
field.
matter.
Squeezes it, and that is that.
Hey, we at least score a run. We're
So
fine. 5-2. That's what we're looking for. We're going to bring in a new arm. We are in a save situation, so we can go Thornton, Santos, and Munoz if necessary.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
And we've done everything without a home run. That is huge.
Thornton.
We've needed to rely on the defense a little bit too much, but mainly because I don't think you're going to get both of those. Like, again, the bobble with the second baseman was just a good play. And I believe it saved a run in that instance.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate.
Ended up coming around and scoring anyway.
Part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look
But
like
the missed double play was huge. Huge. Okay, we're going to go. Oh, God.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I probably should have looked at his pitch mix a little bit.
Has to be pretty high with
Or
all
pitch.
of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much
His
all
pitches
game.
before I put him in. Every one of these breaks inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
God damn. I just can't get anything past him. Is it worth trying to get real cutesy out here?
Fly ball to right.
God. No, it wasn't.
No trouble here.
Almost
Puts it
wasn't.
away
That was an awful pitch.
Maybe caught that one
Way
off
too
balance a little
cutesy
bit.
there.
Couldn't quite barrel it
Okay,
up enough
now
to
we're
get
into
try.
righties.
Ramirez.
That's
For
a
the third
strike.
time here, watches that one miss.
Oh my
Good spot
God.
there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's fine. Go slider.
Got him.
There we
Swing
go.
For the strikeout.
Chef's
Slider
kiss.
got him for strike 3.
No, that slider down and away, it's just
Now
kind of a
batting,
slow
the
death.
left
With
fielder,
2 strikes you're
Dane
looking to protect,
Myers.
and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Myers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Just
Come on.
Last couple of pitches
I like where you're throwing a lot of these pitches. This isn't your fault, Thornton.
To be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left
Okay.
field.
Hey.
And that is that.
That'll work.
3-up,
That'll work.
3-down
That'll work.
Seventh
I don't
inning
love it.
stretch time.
I
It's
don't
the
love
M's 5 and the Marlins 2.
That was a big, loud out for out number 3, but he threw some really nice pitches. We just couldn't get him on the corners, on the edges. So that's how it goes sometimes.
Back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jesus Tinoco.
Tinoco is going to come on in here.
He's been really
So
good
we
this
have
season,
one
keeping
pitcher
the ball
ready to
on the
roll.
ground. Not an easy guy
We
to
don't really
take
need to warm up Munoz just yet.
Dylan Moore getting ready to hit.
Slider at
1 for
89, a
3.
sinker at 97, a four-seam at 98, and a circle change at 90.
That's
I
down
thought maybe
again,
he would try to
slider
trick us with a
missed.
four-seam,
Action in
so
the pen down
made
there.
sure to stay
Andrew Nardi up and loosening in the pen.
away from that.
Pitch is in there.
That's fine.
And the
That's
count is
fine.
1-1. In the air to left
That
center.
sinker we were on the inside of.
Hill calls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right
No.
side, Lopez.
This sinker is giving us some trouble. That was a bad
Rodriguez out of the
swing.
play.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Fuck. God damn it. I knew it wasn't going to be enough. We had a shot.
We go to the
Oh, we need to swap out to Santos here. Let's warm up Brash. We'll bring in a new pitcher.
now.
All right, here we go, Santos. That was not the kind of inning I was looking for. Maybe try to get one more across. We almost had the good play, or almost had the good hit with Raleigh, but kind of a couple of bad at-bats on those sinkers with...
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical
Dylan
right here
Moore
that they bear
and,
down and turn in
Julio.
some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th,
T-ball.
that closer's
Okay.
coming in.
Every time. It fucking gets me every fucking time.
Next offering is in for a
Awful,
strike.
awful
Big at
pitch.
bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's to third. Moore. Whips it
Nice.
to first.
Nice.
That's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. And a big swing and a miss.
That was a really nice pitch.
25 years
Changed
old,
the eye level
and
a
they
little
went
bit.
out and made a trade for him last season. And that is out of play.
Why are the four seams creeping in every single time?
The
They're catching
Marlins
way too much
trailing
play.
by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. This ball's chopped on the ground. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering
hello?
challenging the safety.
Challenge?
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure.
It's not even remotely close. Come
So they
on.
have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York.
I think this
to
is like
make
the
call.
first challenge that we've had. There's not been a lot of
Another
calls
look
like
at
this.
it.
Gentlemen,
Singer
It's a
using
really-
enough to change the
It's
call.
not
Yeah, I think
close.
so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but
It's
I
not.
think
It's
after
not
looking
close
it
at
a few
all.
times, we can
The
see
show
that this
vision
ball's
is so
probably
bad.
out, and
It's so
could be
bad.
a
It's
good
half a
use of the
second late.
challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge.
I'll be honest. I kind of wanted a little bit of a. I wanted to make it short there, if it was going to be safe. Could you imagine if they called that safe?
Griffin
And the battle ruled out.
Part of me wanted it to be really terrible.
Keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a miss. That one in 90.
Santos.
0-2 down. Chop to third.
Ooh, boy. That one almost sailed. It's a nice play by Rayleigh over there at first base. All right, let's warm up Munoz.
No one left on. Home half of inning
Warm it
number
up.
8 straight ahead. It's the M's 5 and the Marlins 2. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Luke Rayleigh. Tinoco back to work. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Right.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Seth Martinez getting loose out there.
If we get another run, we'll use Brash. But we'll make sure that Munoz is warmed up regardless.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy,
God,
but they clean things up.
3 defensive miscues.
And here is
And that's kind of why you don't think you're going to get multiple in the same game. In the same inning. Oh boy, got me with that slider. 15-3. Padres destroying.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Okay. Way to foul off that slider.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And downstairs.
That's low.
Nope, that's foul.
Really early?
Up the middle, Lopez. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down,
Austin.
base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH, Austin Shenton. First
Whoa.
offering misses badly for ball
Came out
1.
bad.
And he
That's
pumps
fine.
a strike.
Sinker's way up in the zone. Shenton 241 for 3 today.
Drilled in
God
the air
damn it.
out
That's a
towards
sinker
right
we should
center.
crush.
Hill settles
It's a sinker
under
that we
this
should
one.
absolutely demolish.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
Those
No
middle
runs,
pitches,
no
you
hits,
just don't
no
anticipate them.
errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the M's
All right.
5 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now.
Here we
and
go.
on the mound,
We didn't get the cool
closer,
intro.
Andres Munoz.
That kind of sucks. It's a save situation. He's our closer.
Lockdown win, so this game is going
All right,
to play
strikeout rate's
more or
50%.
less.
That's
Let's see
huge.
if he can wrap it up here.
Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And there's a strike.
God, the sinkers have been bad
All-star
today.
season ago.
Really
He features a
bad
slider,
today.
A four-seamer, and he works in a single.
Xavier Edwards looked like he had a hitting streak going on, so we could shut that down
He
today.
has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can.
Thanks for playing.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And that misses. And the count is 1-2.
Throw it one more time. Ooh, fouled it off. All right, we'll go fastball high and tight.
Swing and a
Jammed
ball.
him. Hell yeah.
Bronco.
Polanco with a good read there.
And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Jonah Bride will hit next. Clips
There we go.
It's 0-1.
There we go. Okay.
The Fish down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first.
Okay. Drop third strike. That was a weird camera angle to have to do all of that from. I don't know that I've ever had to really do the drop third strike in a thing, but hey, we take care of business. We fall behind 2-0. This is a decent comeback win. What I like about it is no home runs. We aren't very good about getting hits in consecutive fashion like that. We kind of death by singles and the sac fly. So that was pretty big.
Thanks for joining us.
The problem is that we're still relying a little bit, or we relied too much on the defense faltering rather than us executing in a positive way. So, I don't know. It's a good win. It's a solid win. We stop their win streak. We take care of one of their hitters' hitting streaks. Yeah, we get enough runs to do some damage. We take advantage of some mistakes that the defense made, and we keep on rolling here. Munoz picks up save number 8. And it was a 5-2 win. We out hit them 9-6. Kirby gets the win, 4-1. Alcantara 2-2 after the loss. Munoz save number 8. He is your player of the game, which is a little surprising because Polanco went 2 for 2 and knocked in 2 runs. That's a pretty good day. Arrizarena was 1 for 3. Shenta was 1 for 3. Both of them knocked, or 1 for 4, excuse me. Both knocked in a run and scored. Julio was 1 for 4. He scored. Kirby, get your player of the game. Or, excuse me, Kirby gets your win. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned on his line. Munoz, your player of the game. 1 inning pitched, no hits, struck out 2, no walks, no earned. Alcantara? I don't know. 4.2 with 8 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 4 earned. Connie was 2 for 4 with a solo shot, and Jonah Bride 1 for 4 with a solo shot. And Derek Hill was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. I don't know why they pointed out Sanchez. They didn't have to do him like that. It's kind of rude if you think about it. Okay. Ooh, so close to 10. Really? All right, let's rip a pack. I have 4 of them. Rip, rip, rip. Ooh, just a bronze. A lot of blue. Final blue? Oh, it's Cleveland. Oh, well, we made 5 stubs off it, so there you go. That'll do it. We continue to win. We've had a couple of tough games now in a row where we fell behind in this one, but a nice comeback. Again, it's just getting death by singles is not something that you're going to have to suffer with from me. It's going to be kind of home runs or bust. But we were able to take care of that a little bit. Defensive miscues threw off the Marlins a little bit. So, hey, a helpful win. We improve to 20-6 through our first 6 games. Logan Gilbert will be on the bump tomorrow, 2-1 with a 2.17 ERA. Edward Cabrera, 1-1 with a 5.64 ERA. In Game 2 of the series tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on YouTube.com/ShotAsaurusRex. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe over here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Playlist right here. The stream that I did this morning, up there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.